Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And my fast cooking system has 4 components. That is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. The goal of my fast cooking system is to make home cooking as part of your daily routines so that you can cook the food that you want. And I want it to be the best possible alternative for fast and processed food. Now, using the fast cooking system, you should be able to cook a meal in less than 30 minutes from scratch using all fresh ingredients from the time you walk into the kitchen to the time when you have the food served on your table. And one of the primary nutritional objectives of the fast cooking system is to help you to consume more vegetables. In fact, the best diet has been shown repeatedly is a plant-based diet. A vegetable contains many nutritional values. Particularly, it will increase your fiber consumption and to promote your digestive health. And for many people, to cook vegetables in 30 minutes from scratch is almost impossible, particularly if you're going to use fresh vegetables, because it takes time to prep vegetables. And furthermore, prepping vegetables requires skills as well as experience. And for most people, prepping and cooking goes together. You prep first before you start to cook. But unfortunately, prepping could be time-consuming, particularly when you prep vegetables. And by the time when you finish prepping, you probably become too tired to cook. Now, in the fast cooking system, this is divided into 2 separate steps. You do prepping in advance, which I call it advanced prepping, and you will have all the ingredients ready before you start to cook. So each time when you to cook, you will walk into the kitchen. All you have to do is to find the ingredients in your refrigerator that you have already prepped. Now, with fast cooking system, this all makes a lot of sense because stir frying is the primary cooking technique, and we all know stir frying is very fast. You can cook a dish with stir frying in less than about 6 to 7 minutes on average. And if you have everything already prepped, and you all have to do is to open the refrigerator and to find your ingredients, and in this case, you can cook a dish in less than 10 minutes. From the time you open the refrigerator and grab your ingredients and to the time you actually have the dish completed. And therefore, from this standpoint, advanced prepping makes a lot of sense. It allows you to be able to cook anytime you want. In fact, you can cook late in the evening after you come back from work because all you have to do is to have everything ready and to cook, and you can have a meal on the table in less than 15 minutes. And they make a lot of sense for those who have long work days. And when they come home, a lot of time they find cooking almost impossible because they're too tired. And the end result is that they will turn to fast and processed food. But on the other hand, if they already have the ingredients all prepped and ready to go, then they can have a dish anytime they want. And in this case, it greatly promotes their tendency to cook and therefore will allow them to use home cooking as a viable alternative to fast and processed food that will greatly improve their health as well as their emotional state. They feel that now they're in control what they put into their body. And despite all this known benefit of advanced prepping in home cooking, when people adopt my fast cooking system, the greatest challenge to them is to carry out advanced prepping. And the reason is simple because most people do not like to prep, particularly if they have to prep before they cook. It seems that prepping just takes too much time, and prepping usually require a lot of thinking, organization, and in terms of home cooking, the last thing you want to do is to be stressed. You want to be able to cook with spontaneity as well as with intuition. And advanced prepping will provide you with that quality. In fact, many people so much dislike advanced prepping. In fact, the grocery store are aware of that. They actually sell preps that already carry out. And so you can go to the grocery store and pay 2 or 3 times more for carrots that has already been cut up or vegetables that already been chopped up for salad. But this is absolutely unnecessary because it is all a sense of attitude. If you think advanced prepping is an investment in your future health and also make your home cooking more interesting and fun, I think you will actually gladly to embrace advanced prepping as part of your cooking routines. I used to dislike advanced prepping, but my attitude changed when I realized that if I have all the ingredients to prep in advance, I will have an entire week worth of cooking. Each time I walk in the kitchen, I'm able to cook dishes that with a lot of nutritional benefits, and I will enjoy the cooking process. Furthermore, I will be able to pick and choose of what type of ingredients that I want to cook. Then I can make applications of my template-based cooking. By such attitude change, I now look at advanced prepping with a welcoming attitude because I know whatever the time I put into do the advanced prepping, not only that it will make my cooking easier, but it also will improve the benefit of what I'm going to put into my body. But truly more importantly, advanced prepping indeed can save you a lot of time because you spend about maybe 2 hours each week to do advanced prepping. And of course, you do not have to do them all at once. You can separate them into different sections. However, you will find that the amount of time that will save you each night when you cook is enormous. Because instead of doing advanced prepping just before you cook, that usually will take about an hour. And you can imagine if you cook 7 meals a day, that will already save you 5 hours of your time by doing advanced prepping. But more critically is that through advanced prepping, it is far more likely to cook because you already have the ingredients available on hand. So you could be very tired, but you look at the advanced prepping and you look at the amount of time that you have. You know that now you can prepare a meal less than 30 minutes instead of hour or hour and a half, and makes it far more feasible for you to cook, and you are far more willing to spend the time. So the end result is that using the fast cooking system with the 4 attributes of flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking, advanced prepping is the fuel that drives the engine that will allow you to cook on a regular basis that would not have been possible at all without advanced prepping. So if you are still reluctant to advanced prepping, I urge you basically, I will call it bite the bullet and give it a try. I post a video each day to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine, and that is practical, efficient, creative, and fun. If you would like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you will find it will well worth your time. Now, if you have any question for me in the future, please send me a message to my email account, which is walkwithtak@gmail.com. This way will allow me to answer your question more thoroughly. And also, I will know that you will read my answer. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.